Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sierra, also known as CALICURLS. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing my weight loss fitness journey. This has been one of my highly requested videos for over 9 months now. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I lost 25 pounds in 9 months. I say 9 months, but I feel like I lost 20 pounds in the course of 4 months. I documented my journey throughout Instagram, so if you guys want to go back and look at all those, that's all there for you. I'll throw in some before and after pictures as well, so that way you guys can see the difference. I'm 5'4". I started off my weight loss journey at 158 pounds, like 160 at the end of the night, because I like to weigh myself in the mornings when we weigh the less, right? My goals, my overall goals starting this journey was to feel better about myself, mainly health and physical reasons. I was 160, the heaviest I've ever been without being pregnant. I think I was like 170, the heaviest with my pregnancy, my first pregnancy. My knees started hurting, my ankles started hurting. It was hard to walk upstairs. I couldn't catch my breath. I was just in the worst shape in my entire life. And I've always been a very slim person. My metabolism was always on point. I was able to eat whatever and I stayed slim pretty much my entire life up until I had kids. I had a very poor diet. I would literally wake up and eat cookies, brownies, ice cream. I would go through like a period where like 2 months straight I have to eat something sweet every single day, and then I get tired of it, and then let 2 months go by, and then 2 months comes again, and it was just a cycle of me and this really toxic diet that I had, and it caught up with me. Unfortunately, we can't pick and choose where we gain and lose weight. And for me, it went directly to my stomach. Everything went to my stomach, other places, and my face too. It went to my stomach and my face, like the two worst possible places it can go. Everywhere else, it kind of evened out. I gained like around my body, but the main places were my stomach and my face. And I was fine with my size and my weight. I still felt confident. I was still wearing clothes. I was still getting down with my Instagram pictures, and I still loved myself, but it was mainly the health issues. I just got to a point where I was like, enough's enough. I need to really just handle myself. I had so many times where I would start and end a journey so quickly because I was not the type of person that wanted to exercise. I did not like it. I did not like doing physical things. I didn't like doing outdoor things, hikes, or any of that. I was at home body couch potato all day, every day. I really did not like doing physical activities. In fact, I would tell people before I lose any weight, I would starve myself. And that worked for me after I had my first son. I did a lot of fasting and I didn't eat much. I was like in the 1,200 calories per day, every single day range. And yeah, you're gonna stay very slim if you're not eating at all. That worked out, but I wasn't at my goal. My body wasn't looking the way that I wanted to. I was losing what I felt like more body mass and just felt more like bones than anything because I had no muscle on my body. It was just, I was just very thin. And that was, I think, at my thinnest after I had my first son, and I was also breastfeeding, which I felt helped take the weight off quick. I was at like 125, 123 pounds. I was very small for myself. Like I hadn't been that small since like high school. What changed this time was holding myself accountable. And you know, I would literally tell my sister like, I'm starting my journey. She's always been in and out of the gym and always been into fitness and stuff, and I would tell her I'm starting my journey. And like the last time, she was like, I'm tired of hearing this. You giving me the pillow talk, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, just do the journey. I had enough, and I was like, it's time to start this journey. And when I'm the type of person, when I put my mind to something and I really want something, I get it and I have it. And that comes in all aspects in my life. And of course, that comes with a lot of hard work. I knew that this journey was not going to be easy at all. And I knew it was probably going to be one of the biggest journeys and hardest journeys that I've ever been through as far as it comes to my life, because like I said, I'm not a physical person at all. All right, so how I lost 25 pounds. Number one, water. When I first started off this journey, I was drinking like a liter of water per day, half a gallon, and it was doing fine. As soon as I incorporated a gallon, which was like on week 3, week 4 of my fitness journey, I started seeing the difference immediately as far as getting through my workouts easier, feeling more rested, having more energy, and the body changes too. I felt like I had a lot of water weight, but I felt like the pounds were shredding off quickly with that water. In the mornings, it was easier for me to drink more, so I would try to drink more in the mornings, and then I would forget, so I would carry this big water jug that I have with me everywhere. I'll include the link to everything down below as well. But the gallon jug carrying everywhere helped me remember to drink my water. My exercising routine, getting down to the exercising, I started off with Chloe Ting. Honestly, she was just the first person that I Googled on, well, I looked up on YouTube, and she was just the first person that came up that I felt like had a similar shape as me. Like, she's small and thin. We had a similar body profile that I could just start my journey off. And when I tell you that I started with Chloe Ting, oh my goodness, I started with the right one, because she works you so hard. The first 5 days, I thought I was gonna die. I didn't throw up, but I felt like I was going to throw up. Chloe Ting has so many free programs available on her YouTube channel, and I started off with the weight loss one. I think it was a 28-day one, and I was like, I'm just gonna stick through it and follow it day by day. She has some on and off days. I was working out 4 to 5 days out of the week, and at the beginning I was so motivated and so into my journey. I wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to see the pounds shred off so quickly. I was working out 6 to 7 days out of the week. Now with Chloe Ting's program, that was like 4 to 5 days. Those days that were supposed to be my off days, I was at the park, running up and down the stairs, doing something intense, where, because I just wanted to get to my journey faster. If I don't see results as quickly as I feel like I should, I'm gonna work myself and push myself. Now, unfortunately, there were some cons to working myself that hard. I had a lot of injuries. I had a really bad ankle and wrist injury by pushing myself to working out as much as I did and not stretching. I blame myself for not stretching, and I blame myself for pushing as hard as I did. If that's one thing that I recommend, is go at your own pace. Don't do it too hard, because those injuries will set you back, and those injuries would set me back like 2 weeks. And I would continue doing the workouts, but it was hard. It was painful. Like, if I were to get on my wrist, I injured my right wrist, and I would get on and do push-ups. I was putting like all my force in my left arm, and then here I go about to injure my left wrist. So be very careful with working out, especially at home floor workouts. I feel like they're prone to injuries. I have really small wrists too. They're not strong. My ankles are really small too. I injured my right ankle even jumping up, thinking I could do a pull-up, jumping up and pulling myself up and jumping down. Like, I felt the spasm through my ankle. So yeah, I've pulled a muscle like in between my groin and butt cheek by just pushing too hard, pushing way too hard. So don't do what I did. Don't push yourself too hard. If it gets too hard for you, I know that with me, I just kept on telling myself, I can't do these exercises that she's doing right now, but I'm just gonna push myself to move. She's doing this, and I'm just gonna do this. Because you just gotta keep moving, just keep moving. And eventually things get easier. I promise you, things get easier. My main thing is, don't compare your journey with anyone else's. And that's coming from me, who was literally comparing my journey with everybody that I was watching on YouTube. Watching their videos helped me steer myself in the right directions on what I need to do. Now, the Chloe Ting, she wasn't really something for like mommy workouts or anything like that. I mainly use her as a source to lose weight. For the mom pouch, I did a lot of research, and I basically figured out that you can't target one specific part of your body. I mean, you can make the muscles stronger and you can like tense up your stomach better, but there's not going to be one workout that's going to target just your stomach. You have to lose all that fat and then gain muscle. So that's what I have been sticking to, and that's like where my goals are lined up, as losing the weight, and I'm at like the weight that I'm at, and now I'm focusing on gaining muscle. Fasting helped me out a lot. Like I said, I've done fasting in the past and it's always helped until after having my second kid and just everything caught up to me. So I incorporated fasting with my weight loss journey. I would say the first 2 months I was on a very strict diet. I was counting calories down to the micronutrients. Is it micronutrients with the protein and the fat? I was counting every single thing and getting in everything I needed for that day. And on the weekends I was like chilling and, you know, getting my calories at 1200, between 1200 to 1400 a day. So I wasn't eating much at all. But I was kind of used to that because my diet in the past, I never really ate breakfast. I would always wait until like 2 p.m. to eat, and then I ate at dinner. In my past, before exercising, I would never eat breakfast. And now that I am exercising and working out, I have to eat breakfast. Otherwise, like, my day is just so dreadful. The breakfast gives me the fuel I need to go on to have a good day. Now that I'm at the weight that I want, I'm trying to incorporate more calories so I can build muscle as I'm lifting more weights, or just using these resistant bands, because I'm not really lifting any weights. The only weights I have are these dumbbells. But yeah, I would have to say I'm eating like 1,800 to 2,000 calories per day, sometimes 1,500 because I skip out on lunch. I get super busy, or I drink tea and I just skip out on a meal. But I try to keep my calorie up now. But at the beginning with the weight loss journey, that 1,200 calories per day definitely helped a lot with the weight loss. Also including with that water, like the fasting and the water intake was great. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. My diet is trash. Like, I eat whatever I want. I did not change my diet throughout my fitness journey. I just ate a lot less. So if I had, before I could eat 10 wings, now I just eat 5. I don't need to eat more than 5 wings. Before I could eat a whole slice of cake from the bakery, like that big. Now I just eat half the slice. So it was just taking my portions 50% down. Another question that I get asked a lot is like, how did you get rid of your fupa? And I didn't. My fupa's still there. High-waisted pants and high-waisted yoga pants help a lot. My fupa is a lot smaller than what it used to be, but it's still there. Like, I don't think it's gonna go away. And I've worked out hard, and yeah, I feel like if I were to focus on just keeping that area tight all the time, maybe I would see a difference. But as far as me doing these exercises with Chloe Ting and doing some cardio on the side in the gym, the fupa is still there. It's just smaller. I'll show you guys this fupa right now. So you see how high-waisted, it just really makes a difference. Like without the flexing. You guys can still see the fupa's still there. Definitely a lot tighter, but you still see this loose skin right here that I'm hoping that these exercises to keep it in and tight like that will hopefully get this right here to go down. But regardless, I am extremely happy and satisfied with where I started and where I'm at right now. I am not hard on myself at all. I am super proud, and especially being a mother, because sometimes I forget the fact that I'm a mom. And when I remember that, I'm like, damn, I did that. I eat a lot of sugar in my diet, and sugar does not help with stomach fat at all. So I feel like if I were to have a better diet, I can definitely get rid of that fupa and like make it almost non-existent. But because of the diet that I have, and because I love sweets, sugars, donuts, ice creams, all that, and I also like to eat hamburgers, cheeseburgers, enchiladas, all that. I eat everything, burritos. I eat so much. I'm not a healthy eater at all. I do try to incorporate one healthy meal per day. I do want to make that 2, but right now I'm cool with where I'm at. Baby steps to getting to my goals. Like cardio really helped me drop the weight quick too. Now I can't really pinpoint on anything because I was doing all these things. So a mixture of all these things, it just happened in harmony to make me lose the weight completely, like fast, because I'm incorporating all these things. But for sure, I do believe the cardio helped more than like sit-ups, push-ups, and all that. When I was moving my body fast, or if I was on the treadmill or doing like the weight loss shred with the Chloe Ting, during those workouts were like when I lost the weight the most. I think I was like losing like 5 pounds per week, and when I was doing mainly cardio. So yeah, cardio definitely makes a difference on losing weight. I felt like the cardio helped me lose the stomach fat faster too. I noticed just the extreme difference of the stomach fat loss was when I was mainly doing cardio and drinking all that water too. A pro tip that I can give you guys is working out first thing in the morning made my life so much easier. It made the day so much easier, and it made me happier mentally. It just for my mental health, working out in the mornings just started me out in such a great mood. I know that for us mothers, it's extremely hard to kind of adjust our lives around our kids' schedules because we're so used to being on a certain schedule. And I used to think like, how am I going to incorporate this workout with my kids? Like, it was hard. But I got through it. Yeah, I did have lack of sleep at the beginning. But my husband Julio, he did help out a lot when I needed to get my workouts done, and he knew that I didn't want any kids jumping on my back while I'm working out. He would like draw color with them, keep them busy while I did my 30-40 minute workout. And it's only 30-40 minutes per day. Sometimes I would do hour workouts when I would like run at the gym and stuff, or jog at the gym, like power walk. But yeah, it helped out a lot by having support. So if you have support, you have somebody that could watch your kids for 30 to 40 minutes while you're doing your workouts, that is awesome. If not, I would just work out in the mornings when they're sleeping, and then when they got up, that's when I would start my day, and those were perfect. I loved working out in the mornings. I definitely realized that I'm more likely to skip out on a workout if I don't do them in the mornings. It is hard to keep yourself motivated and continuing to stay motivated. I know for myself, I couldn't have a workout partner. My husband Julio was my workout partner. He only did it for like the first week. I realized that I couldn't rely on somebody to do the workouts with me. I had to do them on my own, and I had to find out my own ways to stay motivated. And what helped me stay motivated was looking at my old pictures and looking at where I was at my lowest point. Another thing that kept me motivated was following fitness pages, or I was already following some friends that were on their fitness journey. So I always told them too, like, your page keeps me motivated. Whenever I see you work out, it's like, I gotta get up on it, I gotta do it. So to keep me self-accountable, I would post my workouts on my stories and post them every day so I can motivate other people to do their workouts. And when they would like respond or comment, it helped me to get my workout on the next day. Like sometimes I would post my workout the day before, and then I would get a comment the next day where I'm like, I don't feel like working out, but then some other person comments and it's like, hey, like, thanks for posting that. I did my workout this morning and it felt great. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do my workout. I'm gonna do it. So that definitely motivated me, is by having a good support circle that you can look at them as a motivation, But don't rely on anybody. Don't rely on a partner. Don't rely on a workout partner or anything. Like, they're gonna fail you. There's always gonna be somebody that's gonna just lack it. And I'm not gonna lie, I fell off like for 2 weeks, 2 times throughout my 9-month journey. And then there would be days where we would go like on a hike or go to a lake or something where I'm like, I'm gonna get my exercise in that way. So I wasn't super strict on my workout routines, but I was at the beginning. I'm kind of like at an easy, stable mood right now where I'm happy with my workouts and what I'm doing right now. I always get questions on the sweatband that I use to lose my weight, and that is the Sweet Sweat Band. That every time I would like work out in it, it would make me believe that I was losing the belly fat quicker. And I felt like it was helping me, but there was people that were like commenting like, that's not helping you, it's just creating heat and making you sweat more, but it's not losing any belly fat. So I don't know if it really worked for me or if it really didn't, but for me, in my experience, it helped at the beginning when my stomach was huge and it was like the only place in my body that I was gaining weight. I felt like tightening that up and having that heat and sweating that off, I did feel like it made a difference. So I'm gonna attach that info down there for you guys so you guys can have that. I started incorporating the booty bands after I kind of got to my steady weight, which was 135. Like after four months, like 140 actually, when I was at 140. So after 4 months of my journey, I started incorporating the booty bands, and it definitely toned me up. I'm not gonna say like, oh, the booty's fat, whatever. No, like I'm a slim profile. I have a slim body. There's nothing fat on me, but there's definitely some toneness. I used to have a lot of cellulite on my thighs and on my butt, and now that cellulite is almost non-existent. I think that's like the major thing that those booty bands helped me out, was to get rid of my cellulite and to tone my butt up. My butt feels more lifted, bigger. It doesn't feel bigger to me. Like, I feel it's more muscular. It's definitely a lot harder to the touch, but yeah, those booty bands were great. I'll attach those as well too. My sister gave me her 25-pound dumbbells to work out when I would do, you know, my workouts and do the booty workouts, because the resistant bands were, you know, kind of getting easier. So I needed to add some type of weight to doing those and adding some type of muscle. But I want to be in the gym and actually start like lifting heavy, but it's really hard to incorporate that with the kids. So I'm stuck with this, and I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it, but eventually I do want to go to the gym and start like lifting heavy weights so I can gain some muscle. And that's one thing about Chloe Ting. Like, I thank her so much for these free programs, for her community, the support that she had around us doing these workouts. Like, if it wasn't for her, I would not be in the position that I am at today. So thank you so much, Chloe Ting. Like, her programs are the bomb. They work. So if you guys want to lose weight or tone up anything, definitely check her programs out. I'll include her information down below. I definitely want to thank my followers, especially on Instagram, for the support, for backing me up when I would have people tell me that I had surgery or some type of cosmetic help for my weight loss journey. Those are the only people that like saw me from the beginning to the end on my stories, like every single day, and even some of you guys doing it with me. I thank you guys so much. I really felt like you guys kept me motivated and kind of kept me feeling like I need to help. I'm almost stuttering now. I need to hold myself accountable. So I mean, that's awesome. I'm at a good place right now, mentally, physically, my body. I feel great. I went in thinking that this is going to be my lifestyle. I want to wake up and work out and start my day off. I want to be physically fit for now and the rest of my life. I had my whole 20s and my years before of not doing anything physical and not liking any physical activities, and now I'm at a point where I'm beyond that and I want to do better. So I love it. I'm loving where I'm at right now. I'm sorry, you guys, in this entire video I feel like I'm catching my breath the whole time and then I'm talking weird. It's just I have like bad allergies right now. My throat is itching. If you made it throughout the video without being annoyed of me catching my breath the whole entire time, thank you. With the kids, it's so hard to give advice because every kid is different and every mom is different, and it was really hard to incorporate my fitness weight loss journey with being a mom and then also having my own me time. Like I had to really like set my mind as my me time is this fitness time. I felt like I needed to take control of my life and set good habits and a good example for my own kids. Yeah, I really felt like they motivated me a lot. It would be so cute. I would work out and I would be so low and feel so bad about myself, and Mickey would just come in and just be like, "You got it, mama." It would just be super cute, you guys, super duper cute. And just how little kids are, how their innocence is, and just the little things that Mickey said, it would just be like, okay, I gotta do this now. Like he's watching me. Here goes my top supporters. Sometimes he would be sitting there working out with me.
Baby boy.
You're the baby boy, yeah. The baby would be sitting there, and then sometimes Mickey would be working out with me. The biggest ones that would irritate me too sometimes, like I would literally be like, get out. Get out. I need to finish this workout. They would be in the middle of arguing and I'm like, I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. So that's it, you guys. I wanted to get straight to the point. I know this video is gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was, but I'm gonna go and make more fitness and weight loss segments where I'm going into details of like what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what I learned, and what not to do during your weight loss journey. So if you guys have any questions that I can incorporate in another video, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. Thank you so much for the support and love. I appreciate you guys. Just remember, do not compare your weight loss, your fitness journey with anybody else. Your body is beautiful in all shapes and forms. I can tell you that. It's the journey, it's not the destination. You know, love your body, make sure you take care of it. We only have one body. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one.